not neglecting you. My name is Susie, and I'm a nutritional therapist, and I'm the nutritional advisor for all you guys doing this Apprentice Chef program. So as a nutritional therapist, I will see people privately. I work one-on-one in treating people with health conditions through food, because food to me is absolutely number one important. I know if I ask you to put your hand up, anybody deal in tractors, cars, engines, machinery? I know you guys do. You can pretend you don't, but I know you do. Those people, they know that you cannot put petrol in a diesel machine. You cannot put bad quality oil into an engine and expect it to run well. It's exactly the same for our bodies. Our bodies are a million times more complex than any engines, tractors, trailers, whatever is going on. A million times more. And to think that you guys think that you can put poor quality food into your bodies and expect a really fantastic result is baloney. Okay, and just one little way of identifying it, in 2016 there was a survey done by Professor Niall Moyna, who's the guy, do you know he does Ireland's Fittest Family? Do you know where he hooks them up to all the fitness tests? And he did a survey of 1,000 TY students. He kept the very fit students were out. They weren't included into this. So if you're very fit and you know you're very fit, you stay out of this. But he said moderately fit and unfit were to be involved in this program of 1,000 students. And he put them through that battery of tests, every single thing that he could test about them. And unfortunately, 80% of those students were obese and didn't realize. 62% were on the verge of becoming diabetics. On the verge. That's nearly, if I do a line here, that's nearly all you guys are on the verge of that. Now these are Dublin kids, they're probably much less fit than you guys, but 62%. And nearly 80% of them had the same heart condition. Their heart health, so that all their blood vessels and their heart had the same age as a 55, 60-year-old. So that means your heart quality, if you were one of those students, has the same heart health of me, which is not a very good statistic. So please, if you don't go forward with the projects and go forward with this program, please understand that cooking well is beneficial for your health. If you want to be straight A student, you need to eat well. You need to have good quality foods. If you want to be an astronaut, a beautician, a model, have beautiful skin, beautiful hair, academically fabulous, you can't put junk in and expect to get good out, okay? So I'll go over the projects. I'm going to go through this first and then do a little bit on the projects. So my first basket here is proteins. And what are proteins for? Anything. It's kind of noisy with the fan, but just shout. For building muscle, yeah. Any type of repair that's needed in your body, you need to have good quality proteins. Also all your hormones, so your thyroid hormones, your sex hormones, your adrenal glands, things that give you energy, a boost. If you want to do your exams well and you need a bit of cortisol or whatever, you need good quality proteins. So in my basket, I have gorgeous fish, great low fat, not this fish, low fat quality protein. I have nuts, I have seeds, I have eggs. This isn't fresh, but baked beans are also very good. They're not fresh, but very good quality proteins. Steak, so there's a lot of people use steak. I don't have a duck to put in here, but you could use duck, steaks, and vegetarians then also the lentils and other beans. They would all be a fabulous protein source. Okay, what else do I have? Sorry, I have yogurts, and they would also be a good protein source. And I have just a bag of seaweed because that can fit into any basket. It's phenomenal. One thing I forgot actually that I haven't mentioned, nobody's using organ meats. Nobody's using livers or kidneys or anything like that. Maybe you don't like it, but it's a phenomenal, good mood food, healthy food, and fabulous dish to cook. I'm sure the chefs will agree, okay? The next one is my complex carbohydrates. What are carbohydrates for? Energy. That's what gets us up and moving. We need carbohydrates. So these are complex. These ones here are simple. This is a very simple, they all break down to a simple sugar the same way. Our body uses the same way. But quite obviously, there's an awful lot of difference between the simple sugar in this and the complex sugars that's in this, in the apple, okay? This apple is considered complex mostly because it also contains, anybody? Fiber, okay, I'm going to guess that somebody said fiber. It contains fiber, it contains a lot of natural lovely water, and it contains vitamins. This, really tasty, but it doesn't contain any of them, okay? So it's not a complex sugar. And this is what gives us energy. So our vegetables are also complex. I have a brown rice. I've also an organic, but that's another day. I have a brown rice, brown pastas. I could have brown bread in there, potatoes. They're all complex carbohydrates and very necessary to give us good quality energy. My next basket is fats. And what are fats for? Nobody kind of remembers. The first one, they protect us, they keep us warm. Our brains are made up of 60% fat. So this program is good mood food, keeping your mood good. If you need your mind working well, it does run on sugar, but it needs a good quality blend of fats. So you have a blend of fats, like the saturated fats are the fats that are found in animal products. So the milk will have a natural saturated fat, butter, and the fish I have in there. They'd be naturally, these are the saturated ones, I've muddled down. Does anybody know what the fat-soluble vitamins are? Great, I'm hearing a lot of A, D, E, K, okay, are the main fat-soluble vitamins. A is fabulous for your skin. D, everybody knows, is for good mood. They also know it's a very good anti-cancer. E is good for your skin and your heart, and K mostly for clotting and also bone support. D is bone support. So they're found in fat-soluble vitamins. If you don't have the right quality fats, if you let's say you took a margarine with your carrot, there's vitamin A in your carrot, but if you don't attach it to a fat-soluble vitamin, if you have a margarine or nothing, it won't get absorbed, so you won't get the use of the A. You've got to put it with. There's no vitamin A in this, but they latch together and off they go and into your body, and you get a fabulous use of your vitamin A. Okay? So in this, the other fats that you have, you might be cooking with rapeseed oil, it's a different quality. Olive oil is a monosaturated, or the fish oils are extremely good brain food. Okay? The fats that are found in your nuts and seeds are also very good quality. Peanut butter or almond butter. They're a saturated, you don't need to take a lot of it, but they're very good quality. And coconut oil is another one. It's a slightly different type of fat, but it's very much needed for your nerve supply, your brain. It's needed for all of that. Okay. So my last basket is the vitamin and minerals. And it's supposed to sit on top of that. Every food that is in these three products will all contain vitamins and minerals. Okay? Vitamins and minerals are like that extra spark. You can't get the sugar into your brain, into your muscles, if you don't have all the vitamins and minerals. Okay? So these foods are right deliberately outside the baskets because they don't have a single vitamin and mineral. These are produced absolutely specifically to make you go give me more. They have exactly the manufactured amount of fat, sugar and salt to make you go, oh my God, I need to eat another piece of pizza. Why can't I leave my McDonald's chips or buns down? It's because they've chemically manufactured it. Okay, they're lovely. These are empty because they're from our house. It's not like we don't eat them, but just keep them to a minimum, and then quite obviously there'll be no processed foods in the cooking competition. Okay. So this is my favorite. The other teachers all know this. What is this? Parade. I hate the fact that you all even know what it is, but anyway, that's beside the point. And what's in it? Sugar and blue, sugar and water. And why would we need the sugar? Why would you take this? Energy. Yeah, you would need it for energy. It is energy. Like I said, like the sugary bun, it is energy. Why do we need blue? To look nice. Yes, sorry. If someone said look nice, that's fine. To look nice is fine. Last week I had several people with blue dip-dyed hair. That's the only reason you need blue in your body. You don't need blue. It's there to make it appealing, to make it look nice, to make you drink it. So what happens if you drink a bottle of this blue? Nothing much is going to happen if you drink one bottle. But say you chose it as your drink of choice after every exam or every fitness training you did, and you drank a bottle of that. You'd accumulate quite a lot of blue, this chemical blue. And as everything that goes into your body has to really go round through your liver to be excreted out. But sometimes your body doesn't know what blue is, or it doesn't know what a chemical fume is, or cigarette smoke, or any other chemicals. So it can't get rid of it. So it has to keep it till it decides, how am I going to get rid of it? And what it does is it keeps it away from essential organs, so it won't store it near your heart or near or your liver or any important organs. Actually, will store it all in your fat cells. So people that are trying to maintain their weight, not get fat, these are actually all these chemicals that are not in fresh foods can get stored in your fat cells, and they will swell your fat cells and make us all fat. Okay. The other part of this is, let's say you've come out of your exam or you've run your race and you're hanging for this and you go, God give me that, and you drink the whole lot of it. But let's say your body technically only needs the first half. So your body, to replenish your mind so that you relax and you feed yourself again, you use the first half of this bottle. But you've drunk the whole thing. What happens to the bottom half of this? Where does that go in your body? Nobody know? It's all drunk, it all has to be sorted out. So the water maybe gets used, maybe doesn't. Blue has to be filtered around and probably stored in your fat cells. The excess sugar, what hormone is in charge of minding your sugars? Insulin. Insulin takes these sugars and guess what it does? Stores it as fat. So it's not these fats. Everybody thinks I need to be low fat, low fat, low fat. It's not the fats that are making you fat. The fats have nutrition in it, they have health in it, they have mood enhancing properties. The sugar is the excess that we're all taking on way too big a scale, and it's been converted to fat and stored. Okay? So please, I see a few people with Lucozades and a few people, please think of water. Think if you need to hydrate yourself, it's water. Okay? That's about it. Just the projects, some of them you have seen, these ones. There's a few more if you haven't seen them. This was last year's winning project. The projects are 40% of your overall voting at the very end, your overall marks. And I'm in charge of the projects. So what I'm looking for is a reason why you want to do the Apprentice Chef, a little story, a reason why you think what good mood food is, in your own words. I really don't want copy and paste. It's so easy to see if you copy and paste. What foods you're choosing and why you think they're good mood food. Okay, so you'll see the dishes that are being cooked by the chefs later. They're all wonderfully fresh. They're visually very nice because we eat with our eyes. If the dish is nice, we kind of go, oh, great, I'm going to eat it. So your dish needs to look nice, be good mood food, have a selection of the vitamins and minerals and all these baskets here when you're producing your dish. And then we're also asking that you're locally sourced. So you go find your local strawberry farmers, go find people who are growing onions, see if Granny has an orchard, look for your wild garlic under a bush, whatever you want, but tell me why you've found it locally sourced. And we're also then, just work with us, because some of the project details we're going to put online, because we've had a lot of past students that are trying to hook up and connect and follow us on Facebook, and we don't know how to connect you all. So we're trying to put some of the projects online. So if you work with us, and we'll work with the teachers, please, about the initial one will go to your mentors, they'll explain that, but some of the final projects you don't have to be printing reams and reams of papers. We're going to try and get it online for you. Okay? So have I said everything? Yeah, good mood, the projects, good mood food, locally sourced. That's about it. Has anybody any questions regarding the program or food or